Oh my god! Oh yeah, this video is gonna get fucking copyright claimed too. This entire playthrough is probably gonna get copyright claimed. So let's just turn the music way down. Is there a streaming mode? Is that in here? Okay, so I want to be recommended for advanced players only. Well balanced, focus on combat, and I could be a lady. Um, well balanced and possess many skills. I don't care about that. I just want to slice stuff up. I think the last time I played this, I know when we played KOTOR 1, I went with guns. So we're gonna do a Masters of the Force and spend less time on combat training. So more time with the powers. Um, See, what I'm thinking about is... No, I guess you can choke her. The lady at the end of the game is fucking ridiculous. I always have trouble with her. She's never an easy fight for me. Yeah. I want a custom character, though. Spoil... She's a lady? Why can't I be a Twi'lek? Why do I have to be a filthy human? I want to be... Revan's canonically a woman? I want to be this lady because she has stupid hair. Alright, so... Oh, KOTOR 2. Sorry, I just seen KOTOR. I didn't... It's just a problem with trying to play a game and talk to people at the same time. Okay. Knowledge and reasoning, high intellect, modifier to the number of points a character has. Skills. Wisdom represents willpower and perception. High wisdom. Harder to resist. How many points do I have? Okay. Let's do... Constitution is health, correct? Health and resilience. Dexterity is dexterity. Strength is strength. I need these. So let's do... Okay, the price is going up. I really don't need this, do I? Increase potency of a character's force powers. Counselor. Also reduces the penalty when using force. Oh, so charisma actually. I'm gonna need charisma too. Goo. Okay. Also improves your companion's chance to hit. Charisma influences the characters. Wow. Okay. Because I'm so fucking epic, everybody'll hit so good. And then... Just so we're not too squishy. Increases your armor class. Oh my god, I'm just putting points into everything. them harder to hit. But if I have force powers, I can just use force powers to block everything, can I? Just with the shields and whatnot. Numbers spend on essential skills. Okay, so if anything, I want to spend more on this. And then I want to be more charismatic. More charismatic. Also stack with armor, and that's from armor, from gear. Why even let you make a character then? If I gotta put points into every other fucking thing, what's the reason then? No, no. Okay. Fuck that. Repair, persuade, treat injury. Awareness. Repair? Allows a character to fix disabled. Well, this is more outside of combat stuff. Skill also applies the amount recovered when party member droids use in advance. Let's do... How many... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, they gotta limit you. Successful check. Skill is made against stealth enemy. Mines. Yeah, but mines is irrelevant. Because I'm not gonna put points in the demolitions. Yes, I know again. Doesn't it cost extra? Yeah, because those are outside of my thing. I guess. Can I just bank my points? I really don't want awareness. Do not spend all the skill points. These will be saved, and you may spend it. Yeah. I don't want it. And then I can't use... Oh, we don't have the powers yet, right? Wait, if I ain't got the powers, how the fuck am I gonna do anything? Ugh. I'm gonna suck ass in the beginning of the game. One extra vitality point every time they level up. This bonus is retroactive for levels previously gained. Focus using one-handed weapons in battle. Gain 1 to attack and 1 to defense. The efficiency of this form applies to both ranged and melee weapons. That might not be a bad idea. I don't... What is this? Using teamwork to defeat enemies when attacking in enemy that another party member is also attacking a okay. Mastered using grace and speed with lightsaber instead of raw power. The character can add either their dexterity or strength to their chance to hit, which is higher. Oh. Huh. Mastered using grace and speed and melee weapons. Character can wait. Oh, lightsabers melee. Okay, I gotcha. Wait, so do these stack? Because a lightsaber is a melee weapon. Huh, okay. Because you don't get, again, I don't get shit until way later. You don't get lightsabers till later. Okay. Hang on. Let's do... I wish there was a thing saying, like, well, I guess right there's probably it takes 2 points to level up to the next, skill, or whatever you want to say. 2 points to up it, so maybe that's, like, this is where the increase happens kind of deal. So then... yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'll still take this, and this, and this, but no. But I'm still not going to take awareness, because I think it's a waste. Yeah, I'm not disarming minds, I'm not stealth, I don't care, that, yeah, it's fine, whatever. Okay, so now... see, that's where finesse with lightsabers will be good later on. Right now, I don't think I'm going to worry about it. How many do I have? 1 feet? Ugh. I'm pretty sure powers are limited by your armor as well, if I remember correctly. Characters without this feat cannot wear. I think that's how it was in the first game, anyhow. Fighter class gets more feats per level, but less force power. Oh, okay. Let's do... I think, where's is that dueling? No, where's the thing with... actually, that might not be a bad idea either. Otherwise, I was thinking the thing with teammates, dual strike, but you don't get anybody for a little bit. We'll do dueling. 1 to attack and 1 to defense due to the efficiency of this form. Yeah, that's fine. single-handed what? Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I never... Oops. I don't really ever give a shit when it comes to my weapons. I just... We're gonna do lightsabers, so I'm just gonna stick with a one-handed lightsaber then. I just try to mix it up. Like I said, when we played the other game, I think we were doing big two-handed guns. So... where's... Oh. No! Table. Duh. The table de fix. Or should I do tip? Here, we'll make it really Star Wars. Go back. Table. Wait, is that okay? Table. De. No, actually, keep it together. Keep it together, and then do defix. Just capital F for no reason. Cause space. Okay. Tibble defix, but then it capitalizes it anyways. Fuck you. Okay. Copyright infringement. We're gonna take away all your monetization. Boo! 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 The Sith whores. What's going on with the top of the screen there? It is a perilous time for the galaxy. A brutal civil war has all out but destroyed the Jedi Order, leaving the ailing Republic on the verge of collapse again. Amid the turmoil, the evil Sith have spread across the galaxy, hunting down and destroying the remaining Jedi nuts. Narrowly escaping a deadly Sith ambush, the last known Jedi clings to life aboard a battered freighter near the ravaged world of Paragus. You can't listen to this music, cause we'll sue your balls off, cause we suck dick. Is this still... I can't tell which Jeremy Soule and what's fucking, what's his name? John Williams. Would you like to do the tutorial? No, not really. But you need to know that T3 docks the ship. And everything else you get during this cutscene, or this tutorial, is irrelevant, and you don't get to keep it. So who cares? I think there's just carryover. His music from the first game carried over to this, and then I think they got somebody else. Survive long without medical attention. Yeah, the game literally, it just goes through how you do everything. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock. Literally tutorial. There's no reason to do it. There's a second robot that you meet later on and he explodes, but whatever. A lone astromech droid returns to this location. He fixes the ship, it lands. Okay, bye. Oh look, a cutscene. Not gonna get that on the PC version. cutscenes are too expensive. They gotta open up in a different application for some reason. Somebody didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
No one else has a D14 hyperdrive generator, I can promise you that.
Oh. Oh. Ports on Steam are 50-50 total shit. Or yeah. Awaken. Awaken. Stop swallowing all that Bacta. Bacta tank? Colto tank? I don't know. This is the same thing, I think. Just different goo, probably. I'm not a Star Wars nerd. Star Wars sucks. Star Wars is poo-poo. Colto tank and Bacta juice. Tibble de Fuchs. This is your tank. Did you put me back in? Whoa, look, I can play the game. Wow, what a concept.
Star Wars!
Only like, so I'm not, Yeah, I don't know. It used to be enjoyable. Prequels aren't great, but they were, well, the second movie is fucking awful. It's like the worst fucking thing ever made. But I don't know. It was a different time before Disney got a hold of it and
Still examining the survivors of the damage.
repaid it.
Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the Colto tank for recovery.
What?
Carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board.
Why are you so quiet?
Down to maintenance while security
Do I have to turn up the audio levels, or is the audio mixer just shit?
T3 unit was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
Hang on. How do I can't move. Oh. It's one of these. I have to stay in the game or else I can't control it.
Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Corta, are already another accident.
What?
A detonation.
I didn't push anything.
If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed.
Oh my god.
Most of the entered to the Colto tanks in time, but the rest had to.
Colto, yeah.
One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics.
Oh! Ambient sounds.
Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes.
Miners about the Jedi?
There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in.
Huh.
We deactivated several of them and moved them down to maintenance, but we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Tilo shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to
Her lips are moving. Is she saying this?
emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay. Everyone evacuate.
No, I just like to think that Obsidian can't finish a game. Ever. Check the last treatment request. Attempt to track the treatment request. I have no spikes. Unlock medical storage room. That too, yeah. I want to play Avowed. Like, I'm honestly interested in Avowed. I just... One, I'd have to buy the game. Well, I'd want to buy the game. But then, I also don't really have a way of playing it. Somebody said they'd lend me their Xbox, blah, 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 blah. Xbox Series, whatever the fuck. But, I don't know. Seemed very mediocre. I think what was interesting me is, like, I don't know. There's something about Obsidian games. I don't know what it is. Like, you know things are wrong and you know things are buggy and shit, but for some reason I'm still drawn to them. I don't know what it is. Based on the world of Pillars of Eternity, which was fun. Okay. Yeah, I never played any of those. I've heard about them.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead.
And two, what have seemed to me to be a cash grab with Skyrim-esque gameplay. Yeah, a little bit. That's the feeling I got. The thing that intrigued me was the whole, like, I don't know, like New Vegas or other games they do where it's like, oh, you pick this, so then that unlocks whatever dialogue options and stuff. If the dialogue options make a difference, that I don't know. I didn't make multiple saves, so I'm not sure. Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine.
Where?
Tell me, do you recall what happened?
I'm the one asking questions here.
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
This Xbox actually looks pretty good. I don't know, I thought it looked like shit, or there'd be glitches or something, but yeah, it's not bad. I am no longer a member of the Jedi Order. How do you know I was a Jedi?
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi.
It's like the 360 emulator. It's
Something that weighs you down.
it's fucky. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you gotta go into the files and fix a bunch of shit. It's like, bleh. Let's deal with the now.
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived
Player
on is still in this
pre-
place. We should recover it.
Mutation is the term for that, I think. Pre-mut... I don't know. Why do we need to leave? Care to explain why you're in such a hurry? Why are we in a hurry?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport...
The music's still too loud. I thought I turned it down.
Indeed.
Shut up. There's got to be someone left alive. I'll go look for a ship and some weapons. Is there anything else I should keep an eye out for?
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes.
No.
Only for proper first impressions.
Patients at the med bay were killed by a lethal dose of sedatives. The miners in the med were dead. Know why?
I do not know. Why did they spare you?
Because I'm a Jedi and I resisted. I'm trained to resist poison.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect...
Evil or good? I don't know.
In fact, the sedative...
We'll see what happens.
...to keep you unconscious for some time. It would prove lethal to those untrained in...
Depends on what powers I get. I'll probably be... I don't know. Don't you get penalties? If you're, like, if you're evil and you're using good powers or something, like, vice versa? I'll return soon to make sure you're alright. Stay out of my way. Seem to know a lot about techniques.
So do you. Perhaps we could discuss it at length later on. Now we have other concerns, among them finding our new enemy.
Return soon. Maybe when I return, you'll actually answer my questions.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will
But the
remain
penalties are
to
reduced based on your
sentence.
charisma level. Oh, okay. So then I don't know what the fuck I'm doing then. I'm just gonna do my own thing. Yeah, that's fine. Audio. I have to fuck with the audio. It's cool they give charisma more shit, you know, like actually has more than just, oh, you could talk to people more better. Why did I just turn the music down and it didn't fucking make a lick of difference? Does anything work in this fucking piece of shit? God. Stop it! I don't care, game. What did it? Okay, down here. Yes, I know. Influence speech checks and reduces the cost of items. So yeah, I just should have done more charisma. Look at how fast it's going. Ayo!
Emergency lockdown overridden.
Vibroblood. Let's put the Vibroblood. And then how do you... Oh, this isn't there. How do you... Switch weapons. Zhoosh, zhoosh, zhoosh! Zhoosh, zhoosh, zhoosh! Yeah, you can't do this in the first game. That means this one's better. Yeah, it buffs your entire party. Yeah, I saw that. Which is good. It's good until you get to those parts where you're by yourself. Then it really doesn't matter.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed.
Like the beginning of the game. Like the end of the game. Oh my god, you did 7 damage. Why you do 1 damage? Go get him, Tibble. Yeah. Don't fuck with me, I can do this. Mining laser. Oh my god! I don't know what it is, but in this game, this combat, I'm okay with it. But every fucking MMO ever, maybe not so much. Doo-doo-doo. Is it fun? Are we having fun? No. I never have fun. I never have fun. I always complain. I always complain. So that means I hate games. And I'm bad at games and I'm poo-poo. And I don't like the games everyone else likes. Try to find some way to open the hatch. There is way math in these derived games. Oh yeah. I wonder how hard it would be, because you say D&D games and then my mind went right to Dark Alliance, and then I was thinking like that Fallout game we played was a lot of fun, Brotherhood of Steel, but just like all the games made on that fucking engine, they there's no music. Like they do such a crap job. Like it's something to do with that engine, I think. Something with the music, and it just like it'll play for 2 minutes and then just dead silence for eternity. It's so annoying.
Is this thing on?
But I wonder how difficult it would be to like go into the game and fix that. Like, it can't be that difficult.
Help me. Any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take
Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. It's made on the same engine as Dark Alliance 1 to the EverQuest games.
Other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Brr.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The 3 idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Helos freighter arrives. So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's
Guy
going on with
Fieri.
these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source.
Because he's got spiky hair.
That's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just close my eyes and pretend it's my imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models. They're mining
need more
lasers
meat.
weaker and less accurate than blasters. I doubt those droids could even hit one of us.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility, and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
Yeah, it's just weird that every single game made on that engine has that problem. I just don't get it.
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console. As added insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt Corda or any of his men have the skill to pull off something like this, but I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped. I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. All I need to do is equip the belt, and some skill with stealth in order to use it. As long as I don't get too close to the droids, they shouldn't detect me. If any more droids start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time
The
to get
belt.
to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. Maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
Yeah. Sabotage on top of sabotage. There's me. There's robots. There's a room. That's a guy. There's a hatch. Okay. Alright. Should have got something to eat when I was on break. I is quite hungry.
There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Huh?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perceptions. feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
Huh. You've gained the passive precognition power. Power is triggered. You should save your game. Okay, it's time to save the game. Thanks, game. Boo, 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 boo. Ah! You can do it. Ching ching ping ching 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 ping. Ping ping ching ping ping ching ching. Yeah.
You hear it.
I'm still fighting.
It is there.
I feel strange.
It is the Force. You feel it has not been so long as for you to forget.
But it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it's coming from across a great distance.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you.
Feel it. Oh.
I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
How do I... Hang on. Let me try to... How do you do that here? How do you... go beyond... I want to turn it up just a little bit. But I can't seem to find... Oh, here we go. Try that. Just a decibel. Gaining force will slowly re-establish your connection to the force. Gaining experience? Did I say force? Gaining force will establish your connection to the force. I didn't know that. Weird. What a concept. Was story bark? Oh god, switch the weapons. Oh no, broken components. Oh my god, I'm never gonna craft anything ever because I don't care. Level up. Force sensitive. Unarmed specialist. I want this. Yes, I want this, and I want this. Oh, here we go. What's this? Affect mind, stun robot. I mean, that's probably the one you should go with. Stun robot or electricity, maybe? Mind trick. Grants 2 defense bonus. All saving throws affect the last 20 seconds. Speed, don't care. Armor. Shields the Jedi in the Force, absorbing first 6 points of damage from energy, sonic, fire, cold, electric. That's not a bad one. And that lasts double the time of... Oh, more than that. This one's only like 20 minutes? 20 seconds? I think I want that one. I'm gonna go with the shield. What does this do? Character to use their own health to feel force powers. All force powers take 50% of their cost from vitality points, 50%. Oh. I can't get battle meditation or anything yet. Battle meditation? I thought only Bastila learned that. Oh my god, I'm so epic. Okay. So then I do this. Yeah. I have armor. No, 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 no. Additional effect in the last link. Gotta clear the room of all robos. Field! 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 Go get him! What's down here? Emergency supplies. Wow. One med pack for everyone that's been brutally injured. You can't stop me. There's like a seam that keeps happening right where her butt crack is. Something to do with the emulator. Just looks kind of weird. Because that's where her butt crack is, and you can see some like fleshy bit right there. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Who up here? Yo, come on. Wait, why did you hurt me? I have energy. I have energy resistance, you fuck! Bullshit! Components. I like that. I have to turn the music down really, really low because the audio sucks, and also because, you know, copyright. It's really good. That's what happens when you live in a world of greed. No, what? The fuck? What? What just happened? I used my energy resistant power to attack the enemy, I guess. Interesting, interesting. We get to hear the famous line. Because we're a lady.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one. And he might yet prove useful.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
Who are you? Keep those eyes up and tell me who you are.
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Care to explain why you're here?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
Oh. What is this place?
You mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am. This slice of paradise is the Paragus mining facility. The only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner. Paragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up.
Accidentally pushed the button.
Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Paragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator.
Oh my god. Paragus 2?
You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet. Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma Juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator. You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better. Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high. The exchange is a big crime outfit, mostly operate out of Nar Shaddaa. Spice running, gun trafficking, slave trading. Now I guess they're posting bounties on Jedi. Like I said, I don't know too much about it. Could be something personal, or just business. Either way, there aren't many Jedi left to do anything about it. The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows? Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
My God, so many options.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Revan defeated Malak, then went to Korriban to unite the Sith. Was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic. I couldn't care less about Revan's fate. Yeah.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody? The miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Shabra.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
Miners in the med bay were murdered. Know why? Did you kill them? Did you kill them?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Wanted to know if you knew anything, and you don't. I'll cut you down.
So you done interrogating me, or are we gonna work together and try to get out of this mess?
I don't like you. I never liked you.
Great.
He's up there with Karth.
Get to the command console.
Give a shit about either of you. I'd rather have Jolie. I want angry Jedi black man who lives in the woods.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Zach, the console's ours. Now, let's cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
Oh, sorry. What?
This system's been severed from the main hub after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system. It's been cut clean.
Roguelike Star Wars game. That's the Dark Souls one. Would be standard procedure and emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight and leave us here, trapped.
Is there anything else we can do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications.
No, I don't want to play as this stupid robot.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Does that game count? I would say so. I'm pretty sure it has bonfires and shit. As far as I know, it's literally Dark Souls with a skin. So if Dark Souls is a roguelike...
Found anything?
No. Yeah, was it Fallen Order in the last night or something? There's two of them, I don't know.
Tracked at the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board.
Dark Souls. Is it not? I always thought it was.
A lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true. Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid's story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage in standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a...
Yeah, I don't know. It's like when it comes to music, fucking the genres of music make no sense to me. How can you classify Limp Bizkit and System of a Down in the same genre? It doesn't make sense to me.
Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with her. Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the credits for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will... No word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
But yeah, when it comes to games, I don't know. I just kind of go off what's... I mean, Steam. Look at Steam. Every fucking tag and... Oh, it's a roguelike. And then you play the game and it's like, oh, it's a roguelike because you can roll. Oh, okay. Like, what was that? Tales of Iron or whatever? It's like a side-scroller Metroidvania. And, that was apparently a roguelite or a roguelike. And it was only because it had, like, parrying and dodge rolls and shit. Like, in no way was it a roguelike. It was really stupid. Is anyone there? We play in rounds, let's start over. Yeah, so... Tales of Iron is not that. At least the first one isn't. Are you operational? Like Hades. I never played Hades. Need another route off this level. Now! Is there some other way out of there besides the turbo lifts? There must be an emergency hatch. Try to find one. Don't question my orders. Yeah. Shut up. I don't want to play as him. He's stupid. No! Turn the game off. I'm done. I'm hungry anyways. I want food. Oh. Okay. Well, that was some stellar timing. The game crashed. Why did it crash? This isn't a very good emulator, is it? And then, nope. Oh, sorry, you have to reset. And then I have to do this again? Why do I have to do this again? Unable to load game options, resetting to default. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, I guess that's that. No KOTOR for me.